My name is Wayne Leach. I live down in Warren. And first, I'd like to thank you, Senator and Representatives, for coming to hear us tonight. Hear at least some of our concerns. I'm sure we have more than we can enumerate in this short meeting. First, Senator Snow, do you believe that the U.S. Constitution grants powers to the federal government to involve itself in private enterprise in ways beyond regulating interstate commerce and protecting citizens against fraud regarding contract laws via the court system? And if so, under what article and clause of that document? Please be specific as to the latter part of the question. I won't address Representative Michaud, although I have communicated with him over the phone some. I'm not in his district, so I'll let him speak to his constituents if he can. Senator Collins, I realize that the improvement of economic and other conditions in specific locations benefits the overall national society, unless it detracts from another location or populace in the process. So, do you believe it is fair to citizens of the individual states to provide federal money to other states for projects that benefit only the recipient city, county, or state in order to obtain the necessary votes to pass another unrelated bill, and has no bearing on the general welfare, in quotation marks, of the Union as a whole, or to use other familiar words, earmarks and pork? I have follow-up questions, but I don't think you can answer, so I won't ever follow up.
Hello, Congressman Michaud, Senator Snow, and Collins. My name is Katrin Thiel, and I live here in Bangor. And I want everyone in this nation to get proper health care. I do. But I don't want the government to run it. I appreciate living in a country where we take care of each other, particularly the elderly, those in need, our returning veterans. What we need to do is to fix the health care system that we have. Tort reform. Ability to purchase health care over state care, health insurance over state. Health savings accounts. And more personal choice and responsibility over our own lives. We also need to fix Medicare and Medicaid. And so that the citizens who benefit by these systems can get the care they deserve, which is the best care we can offer them. And frankly, if our money was being used wisely, I wouldn't mind paying more to help them. But the reality is that the current national debate over health care reform is not all about health. It is about control. I do not want the government controlling my pocketbook, my life, my liberty, certainly not my health. America was founded on the premise and the reality that we the people are in charge. We hire, we vote for people who govern for us. We lend them our authority to do their jobs. Yes. What we need to do is we need to make sure that, number one, we vote people who will use our authority wisely, and number two, when their term is over, they give it back. My concern is that we the people are losing control over our own lives. If we allow the government to take it, please do not misunderstand. We risk not getting it back. The debate is serious on many levels. Let's make sure the people in Augusta and Washington hear and listen, because they work for us.
You know, before we go to the next person, something just occurred to me. The Bangor Daily News showed up. Channel 2, Channel 5, Channel 7 were all notified, and I don't see them. So if anybody knows anybody over there, tell them they missed one hell of a good story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's after the fact. That's after the fact.
Tell them our YouTubes.
Next victim.
My name is David Parkman. I live in Palermo, Maine. That's this side of freedom, the other side of liberty. I just have one question to the representatives. After we get free medical care, where are the Canadians going to go?
I'm Dan Sullivan, Surrey, and under the HR 3200, the President's going to appoint 9 advisors. The Congress is going to appoint 9 advisors, and they're going to decide the benefits that we're getting. I hate to tell them, the only person that decides the benefits are me, my wife, and my doctor. And if they think, after I turn 65, that they can mandate that I have a compulsory end-of-life counseling every 5 years, I have one thing to say to them, and we heard it in the 60s. Hell no, I won't go.
Hey, Mike, Susan, Olympia, are you hearing this? Next victim.
You know I couldn't. By the way, I am from the 60s. Hell yes, I did go. By the way, you can speak English. Thank a teacher. If you're an American, you can thank a veteran. I put in 20 years, like many others. They put in more time. But to my Wayne from Warren, I have a point. Mishu does represent you in Washington.
I call him.
I'm glad you do. He needs it. The health care program that these people receive, why is it not good enough for us? Oh, by the way, before we get our medical care, how about fixing the health care for our veterans? Repair the VA. Just one little quick thing. What part of illegal don't you understand? For those in the medical profession, does a drug dealer mean he's an unregistered pharmacist?